Welcome, Pisces. This is your weekly focus for April the 30th through to May the 6th, 2018. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you, truly, for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Now let's turn to the cards and see what they want to tell us about the energy that surrounds us. The Four of Swords. Rest, recuperation, taking a step back. We are in full moon energy. In fact, even though my full moon in the Americas was on the 29th, if you live in Australia or London, say, it's the 30th for you. So that definitely highlights your week going forward. That's getting ready to go on the adventure of a lifetime to build your abundance, to school, taking a course, learning something, going into a new direction. And so it's vitally important that we allow ourselves time to heal, to bring in closure in our life, to bring in completion in areas of our life. So we're very much like the warrior here coming off the battlefield, where we didn't get much sleep, we didn't get a good meal, we were always on edge, stressed, anxiety. And it's time to hang up those weapons. It's time to take off your armor. It's time to lay down and relax and know that you're safe and that you can go forward. So recharge, unplug, recharge, rejuvenate this week, please. If you feel like resting, rest. Four of Pentacles. Oh, we know that door of abundance is behind us, and we don't want to let go of what we have, even if it doesn't really serve us, because it's what we have, and we know it, and we're used to it, and there's this form of sense of comfort or security with it. So we hold on tight to the past. We don't allow it to release. And it's time. It's time to stand up strong. It's time to turn around and take a look at that door of abundance behind you. It's time to knock on it, turn that doorknob, step through it. To take a chance on yourself. To believe in yourself. And I think that the adventure lays behind that door for you. The Tower card. And do not fear the Tower card so much as, when the Tower card shows up, it's usually is removing something from your life. It's putting closure on something. It's tearing down that wall that has kept you safe for so long, but is no longer needed in your life. It's actually now a hindrance. It's holding you back from allowing you to go forward in the path to your happiness, to your joy, to who you're becoming. So go with the flow when situations occur. Maybe it is some kind of closure that you weren't expecting, or something, there's an ending to something that it just kind of caught you off guard. Although I think with the cards that lay in front of it, you're slightly prepared. But I do think it's something a little unexpected. But I don't even think that it's truly unexpected. I think if you look deep inside, you knew that there was the air was changing. And I don't mean that to say it's just in a relationship. It could be a job. It could be what you do. It could be your routine. It could be a relationship. It could be a friendship. It could be you going and starting to lay your roots in new areas of life. Maybe you're going to university or college next year. You're deciding. And that's carrying away a big security. Know that it is for your greater good. It opens you up to a path that allows in a great amount of success. Work and career, we have the High Priestess. Well, this is where you need to sit there and quietly contemplate your gifts, your talents, your abilities, and what you want to do with them going forward. Of how you are going to bring in the balance with your magic, your beauty, your charm, magic first and foremost, your abilities and talents. Now, this could be how you think of yourself, how you introduce yourself, the statement of who you are. If I met you at a party, would you tell me about work and career first, or would you tell me about your hobby, or your best friend, or what you do in the community, or your home life? Because that's where you're going to see the magic and the beauty of what you can bring out of you so naturally to create that, to step into that. Relationships, look at this, the Nine of Cups for relationships. This is the wish card. This is dreaming it. This is dreaming your Cinderella story to life. This is fun. This is happiness. This is celebration. This is rejoicing. This is getting along with people. This is, we're setting the table of plenty here. We're having a banquet. We're having a celebration. We're having a good time. So I don't think it's even, a one-on-one thing with you this week. It's more of group interactions. It's a big family dinner. It's the club getting together. It's everybody's meeting after work for a drink. Are you coming? Kind of atmosphere. It's groups. It's you and the collective. And putting your wishes out there for how you want maybe your social life to grow, how you want your romantic life to grow, how you want your friendships to be in your life. And think about what are the most important traits. But I think more than anything else, it's getting out there and picking up the vibration from everybody else and allowing them to pick up your vibration of happiness and joy. I mean, that's a card of celebration. That's a card of happiness. This is a card of your wishes coming true. Spirituality. Oh, look at that. The Strength card. Well, pay attention to your dreams, waking and sleeping. Absolutely. You are very intuitive this week. You are very strong this week in your intuition. In your being able to read people, situations, seeing clarity of how to step forward with a grace, with a almost like a royalty. Other people being drawn to you by, I don't know, for sage advice, for just your energy, your comfort, your ability to make them feel special and wanted and needed and welcomed. There's a strong presence here when this card shows up in your spirituality, that you are very strong in your gifts this week when it comes to spirituality, when it comes to your inner magic. There is so much wisdom that you can take from the little clues of the universe that most of us just walk by. Wow, that was an announcement. That we just walk by and you see, you hear, and you use for your greatness going forward. For health and well-being, we have the Seven of Pentacles. What are you cultivating? Where are you putting your energy? Where are you putting your time or your resources? And what are you growing from that? Is it chaos? Is it stresses? Is it allowing fears to build upon each other? Is it contentment? Is it security? Is it happiness? Is it joy? And what are you trying to cultivate in your life for your health styles? What are your eating habits like? What are your sleeping habits like? What does your exercise routine consist of? How often do you meditate? And where do we need to reform or transform? Where do we need to set some new goals when it comes to health and well-being? And I really do believe that with this card, it could be long-term that you're looking at. And doing some proactive things now that may not show a difference in anything in your life until 10, 20, 30, 40 years down the road. Or it's because you started dancing once a week, or that you have that vitality 40 years later. That's giving you that grace and that energy and that flexibility and that movement. So what are you doing today that, is paying off long term? And what do you want to incorporate into your life today that will pay off long term? Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.